Hello and welcome to a tutorial on configuring your listing upgrade optimizer. This is a tool that's going to help you automate which vehicles will have listing upgrades applied to them, depending on the types of commitments that are currently active within your account. To start configuring your listing upgrade optimizer, go to OneSource, open your Marketplace tab, and go to the Listing Upgrades page. From here, use the Auto Picking and Commitments tab that is on the top of the page. This will show you a list of all listing upgrade types for which you currently do have a commitment active, as well as the quantity of vehicles contained within that commitment. To start configuring the configuration, go to your settings. The settings window will show you how many vehicles are available to be upgraded, how many vehicles are contained within your commitment, and how many vehicles will be selected through the listing upgrade optimizer. Now, there are two ways to automate your listing upgrade selection. The first one is prioritization. You can see this as OneSource building a list of your inventory and going from the top of the list and selecting vehicles, making its way down. There are four ways to prioritize your inventory for the optimizer. Most search vehicles, age in days, either oldest first or freshest first, and highest price reduction, and this is percentage-wise. Let's start with most searched vehicles. If you select the most searched vehicles prioritization, OneSource will look at the vehicles that are the most searched on AutoTrader in your area by make and model and prioritize those vehicles. So listing upgrades will be applied to popular vehicles. If you check the proportionally represent your inventory by make and model box, like so, OneSource will select inventory based on popular makes and model, but depending on the quantity of those vehicles that you have in stock. As an example, if Honda Civics are very popular in your area, and 10% of your inventory is Honda Civics, then 10% of your listing upgrades will go to Honda Civics. It will be proportional. Another way to prioritize your vehicles will be age in days, either freshest or oldest. And this simply looks at listing creation date. The vehicles you've had in stock for either the most or least time will be prioritized. And then finally, the highest price reduction, by which OneSource will look at the initial price listed for the vehicle and the current price, and will prioritize vehicles that have that highest price reduction. In addition to prioritization, you can select optional filters to refine your configuration. There are four different optional filters available: age in days, number of images, Trader IQ price badge, and price reduction based on internet price. So let's look at age in days. This optional filter will enable you to only apply listing upgrades that are equal or greater than 30 or 60 or 90 days in stock, or equal or less than 7, 14, 21 days in stock, and so on. So the age of the inventory will be a factor in the selection. You can also choose number of images as an optional filter, enabling you to only have listing upgrades applied to vehicles that have at least 3, 8, 15, 25 images, and so on. Also available is Trader IQ Price Badge, which means you could set up your listing upgrade optimizer to only select vehicles that have a great price badge, or a great price or a good price badge, or great price, good price, and fair price. And finally, you can use the price reduction optional filter, enabling you to only apply listing upgrades to vehicles that have had an overall 5%, 10%, 15%, and so on price reduction over time. Now you will notice that these optional filters are stackable, so you can use all 4 or only 1 or none. That is entirely up to you. But bear in mind, the more precise the filters, the fewer vehicles may be eligible. If you do run into a situation where the filters are so precise that there are not enough vehicles in stock to match your commitment, in this case, the oldest inventory on your lot will be used to complete your upgrade commitment. After finalizing your configuration, click on Save at the bottom of the window to confirm your selection. To ensure that all listing upgrades are the ones that you want to use, you can set up a weekly notification email. If you check the Get Weekly Email for Upgraded Vehicles box, which is here on the very top of the Auto Picking and Commitments page, you will get a weekly email that will show you which vehicles have been selected as soon as they are selected. Auto selection occurs on Sundays evening. So when the vehicles are selected, you will receive an automated email letting you know exactly which vehicles were impacted by listing upgrades. In addition to that, you will get a preview email on Friday afternoons. You will receive an email showing you which vehicles will be selected on the Sunday. And from that notification, if you decide that certain vehicles need to be prioritized more than others, you can always modify the configuration here, or even manually select your listing upgrades, and the optimizer will simply pick the remaining quantity of vehicles. So that is how you can automate listing upgrade selection through the listing upgrade optimizer.